Okay.
Even though this is my good friend Andrew.
I'm not.
Don't lie to the nice people of YouTube. Just really in general, is there anything in particular that inspires you? Or
well, like when I'm starting lyrics or something?
Yeah.
Just the world around me. I don't know. Like it's I try not to think too much about it. Like sometimes I'll just write about my life. You know, like I think the EP was more about me and things that I was going through and transitions in my life. Whereas Connections was more like a bigger picture. The whole thing was more about, you know, politics at that time and you know, just how the governments work with each other, borders between countries, and just how humans used to be and how humans are now, you know?
And that was in 2012 that came out?
Yeah, that came out in 2012. I'm hoping to get back more to that kind of stuff, but like I said, I try not to put too much thought into what I'm going to write about, and just try to write as much as I can, and then whatever, you know, winds up there is there.
Is there anything that has been recently inspiring you?
Lately, I've just been writing how I used to write. I've been trying to get back more to my roots, I guess. Like when I was writing like Sago EP, where I was doing more drawings and writings to kind of correlate between the two. So I've just been trying to do that more. Like just try to just fathom stuff from my own head.
So I have Ryan Strong, who is one of the guitarists and backup vocals.
Sure.
Sure. Is there any one band or anything in particular that really inspires you?
I mean, I can honestly say this band started because of the Dillinger Escape Plan. I think every member in the band can attest that was, you know, one of the driving forces for us even getting involved in this music. Just the live show that they put on, it's always been unreal. Lost track of how many times I've seen them, but, you know, just even attempting to recreate that energy live in our own setting, I guess, when we have a show, it doesn't come anywhere close, but just having that mentality towards it, I feel like really helps drive the music and what we're about.
If there's anyone that I would say is an original band, it is Johnny Booth, because I can never figure out the exact way to, like, there's no one band that I could say, oh, they're like this band, they're like that band, because, I mean, what is that? What is Johnny Booth?
I don't know. I guess we're kind of like a metal, hardcore band. We like to do other things too. I hope that we just are just us at some point, you know?
But you guys are so impeccable when you play. Just the speed alone is so amazing to watch.
Thank you.
And I mean, you look like you should have hurt yourself so many times.
I do hurt myself all the time. No one knows. The injuries.
And do you ever lose your voice? It seems like
Not usually.
You just do that. You can just do that
now at this point, I mean, I actually did the Melissa Cross like Zen of Screaming thing, and like before I was just screaming. We used to do this joke band of Whale's Vagina.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we just started up again.
So what do you listen to personally? Or is there kind of like everyone in the band kind of listens to?
Everyone listens to different things. I mean.
So what about you?
I mean, growing up, I was really into like The Virus and The Global Threat. Bad Brains was a big band for me. Minor Threat.
I knew of Bad Brains only because of you.
Yeah, that band was so awesome. I loved their first album so much. They were a huge reason why I think I even got into the genre. You know, just like they were just. At that whole time period too, it was more about just being just outwardly kind of crazy and like, you know, I feel like things maybe a little more like put in a box. You know, back then it was so new what was going on. It was just if you watch some of those old stuff from the '80s, it was just weird. Everyone's just being weird. I love it.
I listen to a whole bunch of stuff. Or let me put it this way: on my way to getting a burrito right now, the following bands came on my iPod Shuffle.
Okay.
I left the house and Children of Bodom was playing. I haven't updated my iPod since high school, by the way, which is about when I started playing guitar, so all these like random bands are on there. Children of Bodom, and I think it was Refused came on, then Bon Iver, then Rage Against the Machine. I don't know, I listen to as much as I can. Yeah, you know, people kind of, they limit themselves, I feel like, by labels that other people are associating with these types of genres, and you know, I just listen to as much as I can and try and dissect it from a, you know, a composition standpoint, I guess.
Who's your most recent, like?
I really love RX Bandits.
RX Bandits.
I love that band. That band is, I've definitely always liked that band, but the last couple albums I really enjoyed.
So is there anyone in particular that you would like to work with?
Well,
we can try and campaign this.
We actually had the pleasure of working with Tommy Rogers from Between the Buried and Me on our full-length album Connections. And before that, I would say Dillinger Escape Plan and Between the Buried and Me, for me personally, were like the two biggest reasons for getting into this music. And being able to work with him was like crazy. Like, what they put out Colors, and my degree was music industry in college. So one of the projects was you had to come up with you had to pick an album release and then write like 12 papers about this album release. You had to like follow it from its inception to like how it was marketed, to promote it, and like all that stuff. And I chose Colors, so I wrote like 12 papers on this one album. The next thing I know, I'm working with the singer in the studio. It's like, if that never happened, I'd probably say I'd want to work with him. But now that that happened, I gotta go with Dave Grohl. He's like, I think he's the biggest rock star.
The person.
He's like the dude.
Band or person. Why is that so hard for me? You know, I really wanted to work with, we wanted to get a guest vocalist for the next album. I thought it'd be awesome to get the singer from Stray from the Path, just because he's from Long Island too. And I think our vocals are kind of opposite, you know, in pitch and stuff. I think it would be an interesting mix. So that would be awesome if that happened. But, you know, we worked with Tommy before. That was really cool. I'd work with anyone though. You know, even I was on a few records last year too.
Oh, you went to Tennessee or
no, I recorded here. Yeah, this band Vera. I did this song. I think it's called Crowskin with them, and I recorded it here.
Good name for a song.
Yeah, they were.
Crowskin.
They're really good. I like that band. There's a few other. I'm trying to do more of that too. Trying to just be on a few records if I can, you know, do a few little musical things, and just I like to keep busy. Like I said, I just want everything to be more for next year. So
far, what has been your favorite Johnny Booth song?
Oh man, I like the instrumental ones a lot. No offense to Herman, but I think Field 6 is definitely different from all our other songs. It's a different take on the whole band, I guess. I'd go with that one, but if we were going to say heavy, I think I really like Passages the most, which is the third track on Bronze Age. It's a good thrasher.
Personal favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked Single Cell, actually, on this last EP. I really enjoyed making it, and it was definitely, it was about a lot of personal stuff that was going on with me, like just going through a breakup and a bunch of other stuff, and it was reevaluating my whole life, and pretty much where I am now is because of the stuff that was going on in that song. So, you know, that song was really personal. I think writing that song helped me as well get to, you know, what I'm doing now. And